I'm Pearl Jr. and welcome to blackmediareview.com. Disclaimer. Please note, by listening to my review, you may learn more about the storyline than so desired. Please listen at your discretion. Thank you. Review. I think I love my wife. Well, guys, another one. Here we go, a trick bag again. Now, remember a while ago on HBO, Chris Rock did this special. He's kind of like the George Carlin of black comedians. You know, he's real witty. He can use words and talk about social events. And I think Chris Rock is a really talented, very smart comedian and a very smart man. Now, remember at the end of the HBO special, I can't stand being married. The best way, the only reason why you didn't kill your wife because of an episode of CSI. And remember, it was really funny and everything, but it was like, dang, how does his real wife feel? My goodness, it must hurt her feelings. And that always stayed in my mind like, dang, Chris, that was a promotion for black people not to get married. When we're already unmarried, when we already got single family households, what are you thinking? You're so smart, but then you were so dumb in that. Then we came out that Chris and his wife was getting a divorce. And I was like, oh my goodness, they're getting a divorce. I was like, well, maybe she's so hurt by that HBO special she couldn't get over it. Well, he didn't get a divorce, and him and his wife are doing fine. They've been on Oprah. They got cute little kids. It's very wonderful. Now for the movie, I think I love my wife. You know, why did he even have to put in I think I love my wife? Because more people are going to hear that from a black man, then they're even going to go watch the movie because it opened at number 5. It didn't do so well. Now, the reason why I don't think it did so well is because a lot of black women, we can't find husbands as it is. So we want to go watch a movie where there's a black man said, I think I love my wife. We ain't got a man to even say that he loves us, so we don't want to reinforce that. Now, the theater was not all the way full. It had a very mixed crowd. A couple single women were in there, not many. I think just one. And there were some black couples in the movie, and they said, I asked them at the end, what did you think about the movie? They were like, oh, it was okay, it was fun, but I didn't feel any real excitement from them. Now, we have to remember that we have to stop talking in the negative. Chris, I hate Chris. I mean, come on, with that TV show, and I think I love my wife. Too many negatives. Let's go positive, because we're already down. We need to be moved up, Chris. We can't afford to be down anymore. Now, the movie itself. Nikki True, played by Kerry Washington. I hated her. I hated her. She was a skank. She was a hoochie. She was a homewrecker. I absolutely hated her. Now, for the real wife, her name is Gina Torres. She is an actress, and she is Lawrence Fishburne's wife, in case you guys didn't know. And it's really a movie about the 7-year itch. Remember that movie with Marilyn Monroe? And it's a remake from an adaptation from this film called Chloe in the Afternoon. It was a French film, so it's about a man that was bored, didn't really know what to do with his family, this, that, and the other. And he got, you know, wheeled into some trouble, but he didn't do too much trouble. Now, I think that the N-word was used too much in this movie, way too much in this movie. And I went back and I looked at the production notes, and this movie had finished completing before the whole Michael Kramer Richards thing, you know, where he went off in that racist tirade. It was finished before that. So, you know, maybe Chris will consider taking the N-word out. Please, Chris, please, please, please take the N-word out. We got to take that word out of public circulation, because more and more people are going to be calling us the N-word. And, you know, Tar Baby just came out of, you know, a presidential hopeful, his mouth while he was making a speech. And so we got to really let the world know that we're not going to be disrespected with degrading words anymore. Hip hop has really destroyed it. Comedians has really destroyed our self-worth and our self-value. Now it's time to build it up. Now the Michael Jackson jokes. Everybody knows, I hope, that our company, Elbow Grease Productions, Cecil and I covered the Michael Jackson trial, and we were the only Black-owned media credential to cover the trial. Give Michael a break. In my opinion, Michael is the first real victim of true integration, and I don't think he was realizing what he was doing, and he does have the skin disease vitiligo, and he has zero interest in having sex with little boys. I was there, I listened to the testimony, so I'm here to tell you the jury did exactly what they had to do, which was they had no evidence that he ever molested any children, and I think he has zero interest in it. Overall, I think the movie was decent. I thought it was pretty good. I'm going to leave it up to you whether you want to go see it or you don't want to go see it. It had, at the end, was really, really great. There were a couple things about wasting money, throwing it out the window and stuff, which we don't need to do. We already waste too much money as Black people, but I'm leaving it up to you. Remember to pick up a copy of my book, Black Women Need Love Too, on Amazon.com. And I am Pearl Jr. for BlackMediaReview.com, and I will see you next time. What happened behind the scenes of the Michael Jackson trial was just as interesting as the trial itself.
A lot of stuff that's going on at this point.
This is his darkest hour. We're here for him. We love him. We support him 1,000,000%. Michael's innocent.
Most of the evidence that I've seen that he's guilty of sin.
Michael Jackson pretty much is exactly what I thought he would look like. I think Michael Jackson looks like Speed Racer.
I think Tom Sneddon is the devil.
Hey, with your hands up, Michael Jackson!
I'm Peter Pan's sister.
Jesus is no homo!
Lots and lots of girly magazines. The father, Joe Jackson, shoots bubbles. I want to talk about this mama. Diane Diamond gets her butt up in the mix.
Yeah, cheers sometimes,
I think he's very misunderstood. Very misunderstood. Very misunderstood.
Peace out.
Behind the scenes at the Michael Jackson trial, available at Amazon.com.